think we've started. Made by Fan Gamer. Certain scenes in this game might prove shocking to unwarned public, or maybe not. Your name is Flaming, correct? Actually, let me do something real quick. I'm sure people are just coming in, so it won't matter if I delay for a brief moment. Here we go. So have any of you seen Off before? Off is, I guess in terms of RPG Maker games, an old game. Here we go. Now let's actually get the game started. Here we go. I wonder if it's going to make a nudge to the judge. Oh, was it Felix? Yeah. I always appreciate seeing a nod to Felix. There's no hat option, so I guess we'll just go with this one. You've been assigned to the living being called the Batter. The Batter is on a mission. Be sure it's accomplished. We will let you both out in Zone 0. For more information, find the one called the Judge. Off. To use my body, use the arrow keys. To interact with the environment, use Z. Zone 0. Cool. There can be no living beings in Zone 0. I deduce, therefore, that you are a figment of my imagination. Nevertheless, I will introduce myself. I am Judge. And I am aching to know your name, my dear illusory interloper. I'm the Batter. I've been entrusted with a sacred mission. Delighted, I'm sure, but I am not addressing the body, only the soul that it harbors. What is your name, controller? Their name is Flaming. They can't talk to us, however they can see and hear everything. Although to me you are nothing more than an imaginary specter, I must say I'm delighted to make your acquaintance as well, my dear Flaming. I believe we need your help. Many people require my services, you know. Everybody loves cats. We rub ourselves against their legs and purr in a most insistent manner. They adore that. I'm not talking about that kind of help. I see. But what sort of service could I offer to an ectoplasmic entity? I have a sacred mission to fulfill. I must purify the world. There is no objective more laudable. Therefore, I agree to serve as your guide through this place. If I may be of any assistance, thanks. Possible to get around. Oh, I leave footsteps. Wide angle, run with courage. Nothing to equip currently. No special stats. 448287C. 448287C. Please allow me to confess that I find you quite tangible for a phasmatolic whatever being. Might you, in fact, be a person of flesh and blood? I think so. So I was mistaken from the first. You did not even interrupt my soliloquizing. I must say, this is quite strange. You are the first living being I've ever met in this place. I've concluded, therefore, that Zone 0 is empty. It is all too obvious I was mistaken. Now then, there are other zones. In those territories you may find yourself subject to violent attentions of certain hostile individuals. Your sacred mission may well lead you to those places. Would you like me to acquaint you with the art of violent confrontation? Combat tutorial? No. No tutorial, you certain? Yes. So it is your claim that you can handle the bat like a virtuoso without the aid of my wise counsel, I hope for your sake. This is not idle boast meant to impress me, because you'd be taking a grave mistake. But I will assume it was not, that you are truly the fighter you claim to be. At all events, your training has not reached its end. Please do follow me if you'd like my guidance longer. What was it? 448287C? 448287C. Okay, I actually memorized it. Let's go. Well, this one's easy. I know how to count. I would hope I still know how to count. It even basically shows you. Oh nice, he can drink his milk. Haha, after all of our exertions, the eagerly awaited recompense arrives upon the scene. 448287C. Crunch, nom nom crunch. Now we can collect a bit of silver flesh. No description, that's a little sad, but okay. Now, feast your eyes upon an accessory that will prove especially useful in your purifying quest, my enlightened student and sportative friend. It is a cube floating in the air, as you've no doubt noticed. Nevertheless, you'll be able to distinguish it from its fellows by the tasteless contrast forced upon your gaze by its clashing colors, which defy any sensible theory of the visual arts. Do not judge it too quickly, however, for in spite of its questionable appearance, this red cube possesses undeniable utility. In addition to restoring your health and competence points in their entirety, it is capable of saving your progress and sending you the nothingness. The nothingness is a place of transition outside space itself, where you can travel from one point to another at the speed of light. Now I invite you to try it for yourself, in order to discover regions more populous in deserted space. Open your wings, my dear companion, and fly towards the zones ahead without hesitation. Your only enemy is the fear that will grip you. Okay, Boomer. Do not worry, I too travel widely across the zones of this world. I'm sure we'll meet again. Ah, yes. By the by, take this. This curiously named item is the key that will grant you entry to Zone 1. Have I explained that you can any moment examine yourself with C, the Leo card? And yeah, we'll save. Well, I guess we can return to nothingness now. Nothing else to do than go to Zone 1, I suppose. Yeah, nothing to gain by keeping the old save. Tramway 1 is a very convenient way to travel between all the different zones or regions of Zone 1. Tramway 2 hasn't run in a very long time. A visitor? Welcome. May I ask who you are? I'm the Batter. I've come to exterminate the impure spirits. Are you a prophet? Man of faith? Something like that. Who sent you? Nobody. I'm being led by Flaming. Oh, I don't know them. They must be part of senior management. In any case, that's good. That means they've approved our requests. Come with me. I'll explain your assignment. The smoke mines in the south of Zone Number 1. So smoke is an essential element, the first of 4. Because without smoke, people would have nothing to breathe. And there we are. How do I put this? Where are the impure spirits? There are many in the mines. They're getting more and more aggressive. But it'd be better if you didn't go, because regulations forbid visitors. So what we're going to do, there's an annex nobody ever visits, but a miner went in. He says there's something strange. Maybe that's the leader. So there we are. If you accept, you'll go in the annex and kill the leader. Then the specters will disappear and we can do our jobs. There we go. Any questions? No. Great. Impeccable. The tunnel's right down there. I will wait for you. Soon I'll be promoted. I could do surveillance in Alma. I can't wait. A luck ticket. You understand? That'd be great. Yeah, the batter is very direct. You don't need to give the batter extra details unless they are crucial. Well, well, who do we have here? Is that not Flaming and their charming jumping jack the batter? Are you the leader of the Spectres? Aha, no, certainly not. I'm only passing through, not unlike the smoke, which is extracted from the pale and metallic place. However, I do know where the one you take for an ectoplasm can be found. Tell the truth, I'm perplexed. I believe this is one of those peculiar things which is called a spiritual add-on. I've tried my level best to make it my own, but the operation has failed most systematically. But I'm thinking perhaps you, who are not of the physical order of things, could succeed in binding this spiritual entity to your own. Welcome, Flameworks. Hello. I invite you to retrieve the add-on. Add-on Alpha has joined you. What an exceptionally intriguing phenomenon. I must admit that I remain perplexed by this unexpected metaphysical reaction. Well, then, since it is chosen to accompany you, I can only advise you make the best possible use of it. Okay. Leader of Spectres isn't here. I fear I must respond my sincerest apologies in the negative, save for this add-on. I have not crossed paths with a single moving soul. And me? Nothing here. It's the sort of place I have particular affection. What you seek is located elsewhere. Oh, can we equip add-ons of equipment? I think you could do that in the original. Your turn. Have you killed the leader? No. It wasn't there. Really? I am. Dang. Oh gosh, I will then. Guess I'll let you enter the main gorges in that case, but the regulations prohibit. I suppose this would be an extraordinary case as defined in paragraph 5. So, good. The primary mines are on the right. There. Phantoms down there. They keep us doing our jobs probably. It's my break time anyway. What are you doing? You're one of the mining inspectors? Okay, it looks like characters don't have new dialogue if you double tap. You've come to eliminate? That's good news. The lamps don't work in the farthest corridors, and since everything looks the same, it's easy to get lost. There are phantoms in the tunnel. Be careful, sir. And who let you in? The regulations prohibit. Yeah, the battery doesn't see it need a reply. Welcome, welcome, Cosmocho. Now I've gotten a pillar. What is a pillar? Could a pillar be an item? Seems not. Show yourselves, corrupted children. I'm the voice of forgiveness, come to eliminate your wretched forms. I have played the original game. It was a very long time ago. I even replayed it a little bit on the channel, but I definitely played it on my own once upon a time. I'm assuming this will probably be easier, but I'm also just bad at games, so we'll see. We will eliminate these impure entities. I see what people mean by the music just doesn't have the same vibe. It's not that it's a bad song, it's just not Pepper Steak, yeah. If I remember right, the song is called White Meat. Adversary is purified, 400 XP. Add-ons fighting by my side, that's useful. Let's purify the other galleries. Alright. I wonder if it's still going to be random encounter based, or if Mortis Ghost decided to go with a scripted amount of encounters. Oh, that's definitely a random encounter. Chronic migraine, lethargic. Well, that's inconsiderate. How dare you make me feel lethargic? We will purify the adversaries. I suppose I could be using my competencies. Adversary is purified. I think that's the exit if my memory serves me. So then if I don't want to progress, I need to go this way. I'm pretty sure, yeah, they've changed the UI for them charging up their turns. Now it's a little crystal. Oh shoot, the batter's almost dead. Alpha leveled up. So now we're both level 2. There's a door, but it's locked from the inside. Yeah, same. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, more specters. I'm gonna use a competency. I don't want to die. There we go. The impure entities cannot best us in combat. Let's see, where's that save point? I want to full heal. Let's see. Yeah, the game overall I think is probably going to feel like an improvement. It is a pity though that they couldn't use the original music. Apparently it had to do with copyright restrictions or something. Like, essentially, if they were to have reused the music, people couldn't just reuse the OST on YouTube without getting copyright claims. So the original musician wasn't too fond of that. Well, if we're fortunate, we'll hit level 3 before we're done. Okay, these enemies are stronger, so I'm going to not hesitate to use my special abilities. My gosh, they are stronger, yeah. Out of here. Did Batter level up? No, but he's almost there. Let's do one more encounter because that'll get us to level 3. And if we're level 3, we should be a little over leveled. Okay, Batter one-shots these. Alpha needs to use the Serrated Sting. Was that serrated or saturated? I had to reread it. Alright, Batter's level 3, let's progress. What? Did you come from the smoke mines? Yes. But it's full of specters, yes. Are you a specter? No. And who are you? Were you sent by the Queen or by Dudam? No. But you know how to fight? You could destroy them? Yes. Oh, that'd be great. There's specters in the barns. Barns? Yes. And now we get to learn how meat is the most essential element. Oh, sorry, metal. Our job is to cut livestock in two and extract the metallic rocks from inside the carcasses. All of the low-grade metal is discarded, forming the ground we walk on. The rest is purified and worked to create objects. Some of it is loaded into crates and sent to other zones, also, so they can have objects in ground too, I guess. That does sound useful. It's an essential element, the first of the four. Yeah, every element is regarded by the relevant people as the most important. In truth, all the elements are important. Without either one, the world would not work. Because without metal, people would have nothing to walk on, they sink and drown. There, and so there are specters in the big barns. I must purify the mines first, yes. But the barns aren't that big, and it'd be great if you took care of them fast, because the Queen's inspector's going to arrive soon. Could you do the barns first? Alright. Aha! Thank you so much. The barns are over there. They aren't big. It'll be done super quickly. But first, I'd rather work here in the smoke mines. At least we get some fresh air. You shouldn't get attached to animals. Once you are, it's difficult to put your hands inside. And then, if I remember right, this is where the dogfish is. They're metallic. You're going to destroy the specters? Hurry up, we're expecting the inspector. It's important to pay close attention. They always... Hello and welcome, Yarif? Yarif? 5 specters. It could be something like propaganda, but... actually, yeah, no. You're probably right. Adversaries purified. You see, that's the power of being level 3. Oh no, the fat specter is hasty. I don't think there's any reason not to just use my competences against these enemies. There's plentiful save points around that we can full heal on. Let's get this one. Oh no, watch out for the word bubble. Because the word bubbles are alive. Thankfully these enemies aren't too strong yet. Once we get actually dangerous enemies, I might need to, like, seriously grind. Okay, 2 more specters. Engage in combat. Run with courage. Yeah, I can't wait to see. I think they said there are new bosses, right? So I'm wondering what the new bosses could be. Do you think we'll fight Zachary? Alright. Oh no, not a puzzle. Okay, okay. I think... There we go. Okay. No. Well, you did game over once. I don't think for Zone 1 I'm likely going to... Oh my gosh, I one-shot him. I probably won't need to overgrind for Zone 1. I am bad at video games, so I fully expect I will eventually lose. But until then, we're going to just kind of... Maybe? I remember having difficulty in the original, but I don't remember why. Oh, there's Daydan. I'm really... Can it? No, How long has he been in there? I don't know. No. You don't know anything, do you? I could have guessed. He will eliminate the specters. What makes you think he could wipe out those stupid ghosts? He thinks he's better than you, better than the queen. No, I don't think that. Shut it. I didn't ask for what you thought. You think you're smarter than the rest, but you're all the same. Anyway, that's hardly important. The ghosts will erase that. I don't know what that means. You think he won't? Of course not. Nobody but an officer of the Queen could fight those ghosts. If all of you would just listen to me more often, you wouldn't keep stepping in it. But then who's going to destroy them? I could have done it, but you don't deserve it. Too bad for you. You'll just have to solve your own problems. No, please. I'm leaving now. I'm going back to Alma. At least the people there are polite, not constantly cutting you off while you talk. But please don't. Goodbye. Get out of my sight. No. If you want to keep your place here, you better get out of my way right this instant. Hey, I didn't die. Who's that person? You're alive? Yes. Inspectors, the bar has been purified. That you. You must be very lucky. Who was that? That was Daydan. He's the Queen's Spectre. You mean Spectre? No. The Queen wouldn't employ a Spectre, so he can't be one. But he's evil. I must destroy him. No, don't do that. He's an envoy of the Queen. You would better go complete your work in the smoke mines, but please. In any case, he's heading to Alma. Nobody can go there without authorization, so please, return to smoke mines, alright? If Daydan had just purified the specters there, maybe the batter would have held off plans to immediately murder him. Of course, the final goal was always to turn things off, so it wouldn't make much difference in the long term. I see the metro stations are all named for important people in the past. I find it hard to imagine things haven't always been the same. Let's see, we're going to Elson now, right? No, I think we're going to Damien. Here goes. Tramway 2 hasn't run in a very long time. Okay, maybe I don't know where I'm going. Maybe I thought I knew where I was going, and I'm actually... I'm just gonna go back in the mines. Maybe I'm being dumb. Okay, yeah, it's opened up. Oh, and it gets dark. Let's see, how are we doing on levels? 3 and 2. The batter should be almost 4, yeah. Purification in progress. I can just one-shot these. You have to use your saturated sting. And purification complete. Hopefully Alpha gets strong enough to one-shot those weak specters. Oh, Alpha learned something. A poison ability, okay. That'll be useful if we fight a boss. Purification in progress. Let's run with courage. Let's try the new move, even if it's not very strong. Nice. Batter got to act twice. And stab. Okay, yeah, poison's pretty weak. Oh no, he summoned a minion. Minion eliminated. And one more swing and you should be out of here. Purification complete. The switch is now off. Do you get it? Because the game's called off, so you turn the switch off? That's funny. I mean, it can already one-shot them with its competence. Let's see. It does 20 right now, and it doesn't one-shot these. And then Batter one-shots those, and he does 30. So that means their health should be somewhere between 20 and 30. Two luck tickets. Oh, this is a new enemy. I haven't fought this yet. What the? Okay, I'm not giving it a chance to exist. We're gonna run with courage. My gosh. Yeah, don't hold back. They probably don't have a lot of health, but I'm not holding back competency. This is actually murdering me. Okay, let's experiment. Let's see if they have low health. Oh no, I should have let Alpha one-shot them. Oh right, there's you know, there's a mechanic I haven't been using. Wide angle. Spectre type, resist smoke, weak to metal. Okay, I need to use wide angle. I feel like it's always good to use check mechanics to gather info. Another round? Oh dear. I might actually game over. Okay, it's our turn. Batter should one-shot. I don't remember this abomination. Saturated on... Let's do the bottom one. I think Alpha's gonna go down. Yeah, one more hit and Alpha's out. Heck it. Run with courage. Okay. The batter's ready to win. I think this is a critical, right? Yeah. It's unfortunate that Alpha missed out on that XP. Let's go ahead and heal. Let's see. The save point was to the right. How are we doing as a party? Alpha's pretty far from leveling, but Batter is further. So I think now we can just go straight for the exit. We'll probably get one more encounter. Are you... I hate this enemy. Gosh. I think they got 5 attacks in before my first counter. Saturated Sting. Oh, you know what? I should have hit the enemy that had a crit ready. Okay, I need to... They might have made the demo, or they might have added these and made the game harder if people said it was too easy. Alright. If I remember right, we meet Zachary soon. And there should be a save point with Zachary. So I just need to find him. Okay, at least these enemies are less obnoxious. Oh, that one's about to crit. We can't allow that. Yeah, I'm actually getting murdered. Oh, that enemy wasn't affected by... Oh, let me... I'm gonna wide angle the other one. Defend. Alright, batter. Give me information. One-eyed Spectre. Cunning ectoplasmic incarnation. Spectre type. Resist smoke. Weak to metal. Handled. Furious home run. Let's take a look at that. Metal attack. Special attack with low impact. Come on, Zachary. There you are, Zachary. The characters are starting to pile up, aren't they? No, let's go more... What I'm saying is the average player isn't acting for all this complicated, tedious dialogue. There should be more action and fewer questions. Who are you? I'm Zachary, the traditional items merchant that's necessary in every video game. Wherever you go, you'll find I'll showed up just before you got there. But enough small talk. I'm not one of those protagonists you have to listen to for hours. So why not let me see the color of your credits? I don't really want... No, I'll buy a couple, just in case. Yeah, let's buy... Let's actually just buy a ton of these. I'm just gonna buy everything. I think it auto-equipped, so I don't need to do anything. Oh, did I already have a Herald Bat? I think I made that mistake in the original. Oh well. At least I have more defense now. What? How? Where did you come from? I came from the smoke mines. But how? What? That's impossible. The lamp's doing the work. You can't. Faith guides my steps. Faith? My mission is to purify. It seems the ghosts are especially numerous. The specters. What is this place? Oh, do we get to learn about the next most important element? You are at the Sachihara Plastic Administration in the north of Zone 1. Our job is to fill out all these forms. Afterwards, we pack them, tie them up with string, and forward them to couriers. There, they ship the bundles. In exchange, we receive shipments full of plastic. There's a lot of liquid plastic, which forms our lakes and oceans. And then there's solid plastic too, which is used to make various objects. Because you can't just make everything out of metal. It's an essential element, the first of the 4 elements. Because without plastic, the world would have no limits, and people would keep walking and walking and never stop. But, you hunt the specters? Really? Yes, I'm purifying this zone. The specters I know where they came from. They all come from the Postal Service. The Postal Service? That's where they mail out all the completed forms. The problem is, nobody can remember what floor it's on. Alright. Why don't we go to 999 first? If I remember right, we can say hello to the judge. Gracious heavens, you again? You are decidedly unavoidable. One might even believe he was being followed. Your footsteps do not deceive you, for this place could certainly use the sacred blows of your holy bat. Perhaps you already know that this floor of the building is housing the administration's postal service is haunted by ectoplasm. Finding the floor from which these intangible monsters originate in order to slay them would be most judicious. Perhaps the task before you stretches too wide for your narrow mind. If that's so, I may perhaps be able to provide you with advice. Sure, open your ears wide and listen well, for nothing will make me say this twice, not even the most pathetic entreaties. In one of the 4 rooms constituting the ground floor, the employees seem to have been trained under most particular directives. Additionally, if it were necessary to make a choice, I would choose the lowercase over the uppercase. That is all. Can you repeat that for the meme? Final verdict? Yeah, no. So we need to go to the ground floor. If I remember right, the guy we're looking for is in the bottom left. Yeah, normally they randomize their dialogue. But this room does not. So did he say lowercase or uppercase? It's 5 numbers, right? So 10258. If I remember right, there's a secret floor too. But we'll progress for now. Where are the phantoms? I'm very afraid. Help me. Well, it does. One of the codes from the NPC is for the right floor, the other is treasure. Makes sense. Let's try a furious home run. You defend. I was going to wide angle, that's why I defended. Maybe it's a suit that's taking control of his brain. Strange. Something strange is written. First version, they lie 6 feet under, surrounded by hot metal and liquid plastic. So I should probably write this down. That the first one is 6. If I see that enemy again, I'll make sure to wide angle. Oh, well, this is still a new enemy, so we're going to wide angle. I'm not forgetting this time. T-Boros? Flying gull with bad intentions. Unable to detect type. Resists meat. Weak to plastic. Well, they're both about to crit, but one of them's going to crit sooner. Unfortunately, we could stop neither crit. It's almost dead, so we'll just... Oh, did you take some of my competence? How inconsiderate of you. Very well then. I shall run with courage, I dare say. And one more poke. Second version. They are 8, so the second is 8. Long beards. If I remember right, when I first played this game blind, I had to many times retreat just so I could fix myself up. Aura of Justice. Nice, 4 defense. It is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, This time I'm not forgetting to wide angle you. The burnt. Employee of Zone 1 in poor health. Burnt type. Resists plastic. Weak to smoke. We'll hit this one. They like to detonate. So really, let's just burn through our competence. Oh nice, we're about to get a crit. Eliminated. Eliminated. Adversary is purified. Looks like Alpha's next to level. Should I be concerned of my stats? I'm a little weak. Yeah, I'm gonna go heal just to play it safe. Alright. Out of here. Now that there's only one, they shouldn't be any further trouble. Purified. One 10258. I want the basement. Please give me healing. And Alpha 10258. With any luck, we should be able to clear the rest of this floor without needing to retreat again. Up we go. Oh dear. 3 enemies. Well, I'm going to run with courage. One down. This time I'll have the Alpha use the special ability. Saturated Sting. Oh dear. I tried to save some of the batter's competence, and yet it was a wasted effort. Oh, you charge up quick. Yet it matters not, you are dead. And now, what's Alpha's new ability? Average impact. Okay. Oh right, I can't forget. Third, a single. So 1. And there's another letter here. 4. We almost have the whole code now. And then Alpha can clean that one up. Oh, Alpha is a crit charged. Let's go ahead and give that a try. Not bad, 57. I'll have Alpha attack the leader. I always get punished for not just clearing the kill. I need to just kill them. No, you don't. That might be the last code. There's something to the right. There are but 2 in the secret zone. I must pass. That's impossible unless you have the code. I kind of want to get through. I may or may not just look up the code because I think he attacks you if you don't have the code. Let's see, 6, 8, 1, 4, 5. Oh, he attacks you and you have the code? I see. You must not pass. I don't want to die. Go ahead and convert your sting. Oh dear, we are not allowing that. Could you imagine if he used mandatory overtime? He's going to Alma. It'll be nice. Oh wait. Daydan. I thought this was a code for the other thing. Okay. Oh, you know what? That is the code I've been writing down. I just realized I thought that was the code for an actual secret, not the mandatory. Whoops. Because yeah, I had 6, 8, 1, 4 blank and then 2. You're mistaken. I'm not a phantom. I'm a purifier. I've come to cleanse the world, these ectoplasmic beings. How dare you talk to me? How dare you think I'll just swallow this nonsense? Listen good. I'll make this simple. Get out of here and take your gosh darn specters with you, or I'm going to kill you. I hope that's enough. If I see you again, you're dead. Tramway will now stop in Alma. Let's go back. Is the other one the NPC at the bottom floor gives you. Alright, let me go grab that code then. I guess I could have just taken it straight down. But we're already almost there. Just gotta... Oh wait, I can probably just go through there. You know, I don't think there are any more random encounters. That's handy. Whoops. No, we need to go to floor 1, not floor 0. Two, 5, 8, 4. So I think all the others are gonna be random. Yeah. 2, 5, 8, 4. Well, no, it's 2500, so it should be 2, 5, 8, 4. The container's impure. How dare these things be impure? And the batter's about to eliminate. 17, 29. At least I'm feeling pretty strong right now. And both of them aren't too many fights away from a level. Is there any other sneaky stuff you can do in here? So let's see, what's Abaddon meat? Here it is. Fully restores. That's useful. Okay, well I think we've done the thing. I forget, what happens if you put an invalid number? We get various offices? I wouldn't be shocked if they made a new secret. Let's try the funny... No, okay. It's not worth trying millions of combinations. But I would not be surprised if there's a new secret. You know, maybe like the release date of the original off or something. The Queen's General has an office here, but his real home is Alma. Okay, that tracks. That's probably why we're going to Alma. Let's see. February. I know you're supposed to really look at these. March, the month of the winds, week 2, 2007, 288 days. It's a red 18 with an upside down 7, no, more of an L. Fourth Sunday of Lent, Sunday. There is no way I'm remembering all these details. I think you have to count the 3s on June. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There's 20 blue 3s, but there's also a red 3. In February. We're gonna fail this puzzle once. Not allowed to... Let's go. Holy Trinity is roses. Jersey number. How many? Well, I counted 20, so there must be 22. Krill, Kevin, and I don't know. Okay, let's first get the Krill, Kevin. And Jonas, okay? We're gonna write that down. Jonas. And then we're gonna count the 3s again. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1. Okay, so it is 22. Alright, I have to get the questions wrong again. Okay, I need the jersey number. I need the Trinity. Okay, let's get the jersey number. Oh, I was right on the roses. What's the jersey then? Jersey, jersey. Roses. Let's try 4. 22. Jonas. 8. Roses. 6. What am I missing? One of the answers I thought was correct must be wrong. Because, yeah, this is Jerusalem. You come from Vienna. And where do you come from? Because the others kind of state it, right? Or maybe I'm supposed to put down of Orta. Yeah, maybe it's Orta? I'm still not sure about the jersey number. We'll do 6. If you turn the month of March upside down, what? I don't know. 11. Okay, March. 87. I don't think they like it when I'm correct. Mandatory overtime. Wide angle. Aha! Resist metal. Burn type. Resist metal, resist bats. Weak to smoke. Okay, so I shouldn't use my... Never mind. Did we get XP for the one that clocked out? Their fingernails are all dirty. I'm here to see Daydan. Daydan? Yes, of course. But first, you need to understand the most important element is actually... You are here at the meat fountains of Alma, in the center of Zone 1. Here, meat flows freely, perpetually filling these immense metal pools in which we find ourselves. Our work consists of pouring this meat into bottles before the fountains overflow. The meat is then sent to everyone in Zone 1 and beyond. I'm assuming that the judge barely gets anything, considering his zone is so small. It's an essential element, the first of the 4. Because without meat, people would have nothing to eat and they devour each other. Master Daydan has an office in the center of the fountains, but nobody has ever found it. Generally, Master Daydan only appears when necessary. Well, there. Who are you again? Yo, SN, welcome. I'm here to liberate the world from evil. Oh, really? Well then, can you liberate me? Well, okay. Let's wide angle your Arpagon. Resists meat, weak to plastic. Now it's poisoned. Prepare to die. Furious home run. Is that world record? I feel like... Let me see if I can quickly find my best time. Because I should have copies of everything. If I didn't lose it. Let's see. That was a 27 I had. I lost my old screenshots. I don't know if I had better than a 27. Let me pop in. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I can't find out if I had something better. But I definitely did 27 minutes. Anyway, let's continue. Perish. Maybe things will be better now. Zachary! Bonjour, Flaming, in good form. Perhaps you have credits to spare. So I already have a Herald Bat. I don't need two. A persistent symbol, however, I lack. I already have Aura of Justice. Color of Wrath, I lack. Okay, so it's just for the symbol then. Oh, right, it auto-equips. The only pity about auto-equipping is I can't look at the stat change. Okay, so we gotta do the swan thing, right? Let me work. Well, I was going to let you work, but then you started trying to murder me. I would say this next part isn't my fault. 30. 22. 50. Alright. Does it stay off screen? It does. Are there any enemies on the other side? I feel like there's a few encounters. Maybe it's the fact there are random encounters in the meat. Can I go up waterfalls? No. 1, 4. 2, 9. I should probably write that down. Whoops, I didn't... I'll just write it down here. That works. An aquatic ghoul for Radiant Smile. Beast type. Resists meat. Okay. Weak to plastic. You're almost down. Just a little further. Oh shoot. It's still alive? Well, let's Furious Home Run the one at full health. Out of my way. You're kidding me. It's still living? Alpha, you're weak. We need to get some levels on you, Alpha. Save second base. Okay, it's a better heal. Three, 8. And 4, 2. They don't want to be burnt. Well then, don't fight me. Eliminated. Courage. We got a crit. And done. Well, dang. Alpha is not looking too healthy. I might want to go back and heal Alpha. Converted. Dealt with. What's happening to me? Okay, we'll head over. Full heal Alpha. And then with Alpha on full health. We should be good for a little bit. Especially given that Alpha is approaching another level up. I think one of the big benefits of every level up is the speed increase. Because speed just equals more turns and less enemy turns. We don't have the code yet. Because we need to go down here. Apparently we're not productive enough anymore. Only 27, a pity. Okay, we managed to take it out before it detonated. And now we can go down. Then 5, 6. Is there any special pathing we can do here? I know this lets us go on the other side of Zachary. Aha, I knew it. 7, 9, unless I knew it and probably it's because I've done the puzzle before in the original game. You had 2 streams up and you thought I was another person? I see. Summon. So it goes 4, 9, 8, 2, 5. Huh? Oh, I did that wrong. So it was 4, 9, 8, 2, 6, 5, 9. It's funny that I don't see a response from it. But what can you do? Oh right, we have random encounters here. Well, that's fine, you'll make me stronger. I'd like to stop the crit, but I don't think I will. Okay, there's one gone. You know what? Furious home run. Just a little further. Alpha, do you want to level up? No, not yet. Yeah, I think it's boss time. Let's try to get one more random encounter so we can level up Alpha. I want Alpha to be as strong as I can make them. Furious home run. Come on, Alpha, you're almost there. Another furious home run. And out of my way. Agility 10 for both of them. Yeah, I'd say I'm probably ready for Daydan now. 2 level 5s. I'm probably slightly over leveled. And that's how I like it, because if I'm slightly over leveled, I can make mistakes. I wish you good day, my ubiquitous companion. For long, you have admired every scarlet and ultramarine landscape of this zone. You seem bewildered by the singular architecture of this place. If that is so, you must learn to concentrate, so as to clearly distinguish between the opportunities afforded you by every corner. Next time, you young drunkard, you may linger at the threshold of decision a little longer before leaping through one of these trapdoors. I'm very sad that we don't have Flesh Maze Tango. Oh right, we do get random encounters before the boss. Okay. Then in that case... Alpha's starting to actually be a damage dealer. That's what I want to see. But yeah, the best way to describe it, this is elevator music. When Flesh Maze Tango is just kind of a bop. So, one thing I heard some people speculate is that part of the intensity being lost was because this is Zone 1, and maybe they'll make the later zones more intense. Either way though, Flesh Maze Tango was my absolute favorite song from Off. So it's always sad to see your favorite song go. I think the top one. Another encounter. I don't think I'll get enough to level up again. Oh yeah, you're going down. Yeah, both of them are about 2,000 minimum. A Joker? What are you again? It's a revival. That's a pity if so. But we will see. Yeah, I think I'm ready to fight Daydan. You. By the Queen's 1,000 faces. Are you crazy or just completely stupid? What part of I'm going to kill you didn't you understand? I'm here to eliminate you. You're insane. I'm the guardian of Zone 1. It's nothing without me. What mental illness enables the blind faith that keeps you from seeing the obvious? I'm the one who will purify this world, and you are the pest that eats away at the land. Prepare yourself. You will taste the pain, you sick spirit. I'll carve that insufferable grin clean off your face. It's interesting that Batter's described as grinning here. Alright, let's wide angle to begin. Royal Guardian of Zone 1. Unable to detect type. No weaknesses detected. Well, no resistances either then. Let's go ahead and poison him. Let's... Furious. I'm not hearing Bone Trozzle in the boss theme, which is pleasant. I felt like Bone Trozzle... I think there's a subtle bit of it, but it's much more subtle now. I understand that Mortis Ghost is approving everything, but I did agree with people that the Bone Trozzle nod was a bit on the nose. Let's hit his bubble. But yeah, the batter clearly is... Once you know that he's evil, or at least that his goal is evil, it's a lot more clear going through the game. Oh dear, asleep is not what I want to see. Let's... At least he's poisoned. I can appreciate Toby Fox deciding that people were right. That just like a Papyrus song was a little eh. Okay, we got a crit at least. Boom. Honestly, we're kind of just stomping on him. Yeah, go ahead and take a defensive stance, both of you. I want to regenerate some of your competency. Okay, summoned a minion. Oh, he recovered from poison. No, you need to defend. Let's get the minion out of here. One more defend. And now poison. Furious home run. You can't hold out much longer. I still think the problem with the new is the original was fundamentally percussive and harsh. Yeah. Like, the new soundtrack, none of the music is bad, it just doesn't fit. Come on, just a little further. Oh, I think we got him. Adversaries purified. The batter in Alpha gained 3k XP. The batter is now level 6, and he can now run with Dementia. Is this a joke? I lost? Lost? You were defeated, Daydan, Guardian of the First Zone. This land is now pure. Like, they didn't bring on bad musicians, but they didn't bring on the musicians I would have necessarily have chosen. If that makes sense. Like, no, we finished the zone. I'll make a new save. Like, maybe at most have people like Toby Fox do it 1 or 2 guest songs. That didn't start well. I understand that Toby, uh, if I were given the same opportunity that Toby was given, I would not decline it. And I can't really say, yeah, you should decline the opportunity. So if I remember, these are like really good at giving XP, right? I might not even be strong enough, honestly. Inspiration. But I do feel like the game's just missing that crucial thing. Well, I can't use the inspiration. Let's see. Are you going to just murder me? Run with dementia. Smoke attack. Effective against most burns. Let's wide angle you. The secretary. Diabolical humanoid spirit. Unable to detect type. Resist smoke. Weak to plastic. Like, even this music, right? It's missing. Oh yeah, I don't think I'm strong enough for these. I think I'm going to game over. I'll let them game over me since it's going to happen anyway. Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm muted. I mean, if I can beat them, I'll get a ton of XP. So I'm going to try beating them for the sake of that. But if I do beat them, I'm going to immediately vacate the zone. Oh nice, it skipped its turn. The battery is no longer muted. There goes Alpha. If I remember right, you're supposed to like complete Zone 2 before fighting these things. It's unfortunate Alpha missed the 600 because that would have leveled it up. But what can you do? At least we did manage to beat them. It was kind of by luck, but hey, I still won. Zone 2. We get to meet... What was their name? Jasper? Well. Yes, we should stop lending books to that man. He tears out the pages. It's almost dangerous. Yes, I'm going back upstairs. Japheth. Okay. Welcome to the library. I should point out the upstairs floor is inaccessible because of specters. There are ghosts inside this building? Yes. Why? I will eliminate, destroy specters, but you know, you could get hurt, and there isn't anything up there. Just walls, shelves, stairs, an old cat. A cat going to purify that floor. Okay. Don't make too much noise. You can't go up to the 3rd floor. People are tearing pages, so I don't want anyone going there. It could be dangerous. Japet. That sounds right. Yeah. I'm not doing anything wrong. I just like looking at the wall. Fake shelves. tales and legends. A long time ago, there lived an evil king. His face was so repulsive, he was even known as the Toad King. One day, a masked man presented himself at court and spoke these words: "Good day, wicked ruler. Go from here, and leave your people in peace, or taste the blade of my sword." The king replied, "I am the king, and you are my subjects, not for you to oppose my will." So the masked man raised a sword and killed the king. The end. Boy. Oh, I do appreciate making it plainly readable, but boy, I wonder what that could be referencing. Killing the king? Okay, I cannot read this. Swarming so in the belly of the world, the 700,000 worm children of sin gnawed the order imposed by the queen, menacing her gentle rule. They are physical manifestations on this world of the sinister acts of the evil one, lost forever in their sickly madness. They are beyond help and beyond death. Only the queen herself, in the final battle, will annihilate the miasmic force of the worm children. No different is the fate of all the souls banished for their sins. They will be tortured eternally by the accursed horde of black liches. Maybe? I think it is implied that Zachary has done a lot more stuff than we know. For afterward, she appointed 3 guardians responsible for watching over the zones. The Firebird was installed as lord of the second zone, the eternal city of Bismarck. He was the tallest, the most beautiful, and the most just. Don't turn the pages, it makes too much noise. Oh nice, I got art. No title. I have run out of oxygen. Really? You're not going to just... You're not going to let me translate it here? It is not necessary to know the cardinal points of the Pink Fortress, as there are his arrows showing the directions painted on the walls of the library. See the next page for the 4 symbols in their respective cardinal positions. Down is south, right is east, left is west, and up is north. Except they're flipped, so I don't know if outside it's flipped. I mean, I felt like the story about killing the king vaguely reminded me of the fact that we killed the child, but no matter which way I hold the book, it stays upside down. Let me step outside real quick. Let me go to the north. I'll know the north is conventional if it points up. Okay. It's not easy to find your way back outside. Everything looks the same. Okay, all shelves are fake. And here, oh, we got a real one. There's a book with a page missing. The history of the 3 guardians chosen by the queen to rule. Islets of life in the nothingness of world. Wonder if they keep the awesome mistranslated line. I don't know if I know where that is, so tell me if you spot it. Short term will... His are full of fear. The second was kind of and generous and smiling. He was work. This is a pushable? No, it's a joker. There's a page on the wall. Read the page. The third... Arcane. Shoot, I don't remember this puzzle. Okay, well that says 32. What is this? The batter says in reply to the queen saying Hugo has the batter's eye. Well, if that's 32 and this is 33, shouldn't we put it in? What page is over here? Oh, but this is also 32. No, 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 no. Can I put it back on the wall? How do I see the page I have? So this is this club page. That's spade. And what page is this? Is this club? No, it's diamond. This is club. So we insert that. This is diamond. This is pink diamond. Oh my gosh. Can you believe it? A Steven Universe reference? Yeah, no. I'm kidding. Let's see. That's spade. Spades are bottom right. And that just leaves heart. So whichever this one is must be heart. Indeed. It is heart. Yet. I find myself confused. Those are both spades. Maybe I'm supposed to find the other page elsewhere? Oh, there's a hidden object. A symbol? I think symbols are for these, yeah. But it would raise my attack. Yeah, I guess I have to find the page elsewhere. So we're currently to the west. Do you know how? Okay, it's the heart page. Can't get to the park? It's better that way. Okay. Is the shop open right now? Okay, I didn't think it would be. It felt like it'd be too soon. Buenos dias. I can't believe Zachary has the ability to greet you in any language he wants. The nerve. Well, might as well get the best bat I can. I'll get the loyal symbol too. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to get a new add-on soon. Okay. So our stats should be a lot higher now. I wouldn't be surprised if we could consistently beat a secretary now. Just a 2v2, but still. Bismarck? Strange you're not wearing a tie. They're made of rubber so you don't hurt yourself. Imagine the panic. The various flavors of dystopia. I remember when I very first played this game and a lot of it disorientated me. But now I think I have a decent grasp of things. That's strange. I thought I input all the pages correctly. Explain. I put the pages back. Really? That's good. I'll let you go further up. That's great. Third floor is now accessible, but only for you. Alright, then I better not see any cats or birds up there. Yeah, I guess we'll just confront the boss and we'll be done. You know, we'll go on to zone 3. Who are you? What is that? You're not the judge. The judge? No, no, that is not my name. I'm Jeffet, the creator of this city. I am also the one who leads the phantoms, the royal instruments of my vengeance. You're the leader of the specters? Precisely. They are my arms, sent to me by the queen, to restore justice to this zone. You must be very bold to have set foot upon these stairwells. I recognize in you a certain courage, an acceptable trait in this fear-ridden, brittle place. However, my vengeance will leave no one unpunished. Therefore, you'll be the first to succumb. But then, I have no need of specters to eliminate a ridiculous puppet in baseball pants. Finally, I'll get a taste of what's due. So yeah, the music did change, that's cool. Get poisoned. I should probably wide angle. Royal Guardian of Zone 2. No type, no weakness. Perish. I've been muted, huh? How much longer can you survive? Jeffet? When your soul is valiant, your arms are made in its image. I must admit that I may have underestimated you. Fortunately for you, I would repudiate every gentlemanly manner. Become the new nemesis. Spectres, come to me. Let us dance together and make the song the righteous resound. May the torment of men heal the wounds I've been dealt. May your intangible bodies devour their souls for all of eternity. Let's poison him, so if he flees and escapes, they'll die of poison. Phantoms, phantoms, come to me, I command you. Curses, by what spell, baleful human, have you managed to keep my exoplasmic acolytes from joining me? No matter, you shall taste my wrath. The battery's no longer muted. Come on there. You can't have that much fight left in you. Just a little more. 5,000! Wow, we beat the Guardian of the Zone. We've beaten the game. Rescue it, bracket. Pitiful fool, it's not yet time for me to reveal my true nature. But know that you will soon get what you deserve, you insufferable buffoon. Yeah, we're doing quite well for ourselves. That's right, Alpha got a new move, didn't they? Lethargic, okay, a slow. What level are you, Omega? Very nice, you're close to our existing levels. All fake. So, they've definitely made changes. I don't feel like they've made a whole lot. Other than the music. Like, yeah, we have some nice art on the borders. We have some music downgrades. Are you alright? You didn't get hurt? I saw a cat. It's waiting in front of the southern entrance. Hello, Judge. Salutations, my immaculate comrade. May I hope your journey is unfolding under the most encouraging conditions. We find ourselves subject to much less humidity here. I won't hide how pleased that makes me. The feline race is not so fond of rain. I've heard from an old friend the shopping mall on the north side of the city has fallen prey to ectoplasmic assaults. Perhaps it'd be wise of you to make your way there and illuminate the place with your purifying light. And if I remember right, that's to the north. It's open. Actually, I need to equip our new add-on. Okay, now Omega should be up to standard. Indeed, Omega has better stats in almost every regard, other than health. Shouldn't Alpha be using Symbol of Fear? Yeah, Justice is a downgrade. Maybe I never got Fear for Alpha. Here we go. Well, I think I can inspect these. 2 pounds of awful, get 1 pound free. Okay. I do recall there's random encounters here. Handled carefully by the employees of Zone 1. Our meat is preservative-free, guaranteed. A fortune ticket. Surprised I haven't gotten random encounters yet. I guess they turn them down. A Masu. A ghoul with a furious chakra. Beast type. Resists meat. Weak to plastic. Okay, so you can cure, and you have a random impact. Let's give it a try. Optimize blur. Purified. Adversaries purified. 2 more luck tickets. One of you is new. Mundane resists meat, weak to plastic. Okay, Omega snapped out of it. That's pleasant to hear. Random impact, go. Handled. So Omega's almost dead. I should probably heal Omega. But since there's a save point right here, we'll just save over the pain. This is a bit of a labyrinth. I might level up once or twice just out of trying to explore it. We shall see. Okay. I took too long. Upside down. Resist smoke, weak to metal. Well, that's one down. The battery's been muted. Let's use one of our eyes on you. Weak to metal. Are they healing my units? Okay. I won't deny healing. Oh, we're gonna get a lot of these encounters, aren't we? Well, I'm going to get over-leveled. It's fine. Oh, you got silenced. Oh no. Now you're irrational. They're both silenced. Crit. Oh, poor Omega. Oh my gosh, poor Omega. You will not stop, will you? Dementia swing. Let's go ahead and heal up the team. Build a fire. That's too dangerous. Down here, and then around. Then we'll go back with intent to keep exploring that way. Drat. Was this the song that was playing in the trailer? Oh my gosh, Alpha, you're dying. Poor Alpha, okay. We'll save second base. Let's save first base. Actually, there's almost no difference. Let's fully heal. Let's go. Alpha snapped out of it. Eliminated. They make it a pain to keep your minions alive. Purified. Special home run. What does that look like? Average impact. Well, there's Shafet. Oh, hello. For Alpha. Save second base for crit. So even the heal can crit. That's good to know. purified. How's the team doing? To the right, perchance? Yeah, let's get that FNAF rat. Crit. Making me miss my turns, huh? Handled. Judge? Remarkable. Wouldn't you agree with this advertising effectiveness? It shakes the very foundations of consumer marketing. For silkier fur, try pate from the meat fountains of Alma. Aha, so you do know how to read. In any case, I'm glad to have found you. Perhaps you can help illuminate the mysterious fate has placed before me. It happens my brother, who has a particular affinity for the cooler colors of the spectrum, has been living in this zone for many years. Unfortunately, I have not succeeded in making our paths cross. Of course, I betook myself to the rooftop of the central library, where he makes his home. But I found the door closed to me, even after hours of intense meowing and scratching without end. Therefore, if at the bend of some corridor you happen to come across Valerie, please give him my regards. That is my request. Okay. Yes. I could vacate, but I feel as though I would benefit from ensuring I have cleared this place. I wouldn't be surprised if a treasure remains unfound. One. Oh nice, the batter's charging up. He's charging his laser. Omega's charging their laser. One more and you're down. Do-do-do, do-do-do. And adversaries have been purified. There is a treasure chest that has not been opened. Oh my gosh! I forgot that the biggest enemy in existence is in this game. Marine mammal, the order Cetacea? Beast type, resists meat. Inflict lethargy. You are not easily going down, are you? Well, we defeated it right after Omega went down. Now that we lack Omega, I'd like to retreat. Now that we've healed, we can probably return to the front lines. How to get that treasure? If I can't get the treasure, then I'll simply give up. Oh, it's self-destructed, okay. Jafet is still wandering around. I can't... Oh, there we go. Not you again. Please, out of my way. Get poisoned. The good news is it takes a while for it to wind up. And until it's wound up, it won't fight back. Oh, there goes Alpha. Courage. Once more, purification has been done. Ooh, 2 treasure chests. A Monday and a Sunday? If I remember right, these items are particularly special. Which slots do these take, I wonder? Let's make the batter unable to get crit. Then we'll make Omega immune to statuses. I'm glad I made sure to peruse with certainty. Now we must vacate, however. Oh, I found one more treasure. Batter, save second base, please. Poison the rat. Oh dear. One hit and Omega's down, yep. We'll save second base again. We are losing the battle of action economy. One down. You traitor! Yeah, you better use a luck ticket on batter. Purified. Oh dear. Another luck ticket. Gosh, you attack a lot. $20. Yeah, they keep muting me. Really, batter? You disappoint me. Okay, here we go again. I don't know what happened there. One of the enemies flew away. Oh yeah, did the tickets get consumed? No, I think I had more. Shoot, man. Heal Alpha. Yes, I healed the right one. Alpha, you traitor! That didn't work. Well, Batter has to heal himself now. Alpha, can you attack someone other than your team for 5 seconds? Alpha, you've attacked your team thrice in a row. Finally. Give that thing lethargy. You went down, Alpha. Congrats. Subtlety of form. A masterpiece. The worst part, I did find items that I was missing. I didn't achieve my goal of leveling up Alpha and Omega because they both kept dying. I want to get the party to level 8. Only then am I ready to progress. Once the whole party is level 8. You're going down. Batter, don't disappoint me, like that time you hit yourself in confusion. Batter, please. Alpha can't take that kind of damage. Okay, snapped out of confusion. Alpha is now level 8, so that just leaves Omega. Did you learn something, Alpha? No. And once the party's level 8, we should be able to keep up with any problems. No. The leader of this crowd will not live as it normally does. Oh my gosh, that was random. And now you're trying to kill Omega. I don't approve of that in the slightest. Run with courage. Oh, you're about to go down. Omega needs one more fight. And then that'll bring it to level 8. Hopefully if it's level 8 it won't die so much. Optimized. Courage. That was an incredibly optimized. Okay, that should bring Omega to level 8. We achieved my goal stat-wise. As an added plus, the batter's almost leveled. If I remember right, we need to go to the left. So I actually went the long way around. So you can simply go in there, but I have a different objective. First, there's a little secret island we can reach if we excessively go out of bounds. A tunic? Let me make sure everyone's wearing what they should be wearing. Okay. Marvelous. Balloon destroyed. Only 74 minutes. 39 minutes. There's a little pathway, but I can't access it. What a terribly frightening place. Fortunately, there aren't any phantoms around here. Choosing between 3 attractions is too much. Perhaps the room that lies beyond will cease to exist the moment I cross, and I'll fall endlessly into an abyss that doesn't exist. What a frightening thought. When in doubt, stay where you are. Putting water inside a room is a really crazy concept. You can definitely tell we're in an amusement park. This is the boss's office. I cannot let you enter unless you know him personally. Without proof, I might get in trouble. I wonder who the boss is. Cruise starts the other end. Marvelous. I was able to dodge. Well, that's a problem. Okay, we're fine still. There's a good chance I'm going to mess this up at one of the parts. But we'll handle that when we get to it. We already messed it up. Can't go back, so we'll just have to cycle through again. Cringe. Just going for the ride right now. No. An inspiration, very nice. The main difficulty I see is I can't tell which way these things are supposed to be directing me. I don't know if there's a hidden indicator. There's a way. I know it. Yes, I know, Batter. You don't need to keep telling me. Maybe the bottom one? No. I will figure this puzzle out. I'm going to do it wrong intentionally so I can have part of the path reveal itself. Okay. So I caught that. It looks like the correct path. If we touch that, it'll bring us all the way down. So what if I go through this one? There we go. A loyal symbol. Too bad we already had those. But now we've gotten everything. Welcome. Step right up, play the balloon game. If you win, but if you lose, you might be sad. Yes. 1, 2, or 3. I know there's like a rule. I think you're supposed to... You want your opponent to land on 4. If you go first, you can always win this game. I'm gonna pop 3. So, now if I pop just 1, we'll land on 4 and I win. What? So there's one less balloon than I thought. 4, 10, 12. So he's going to start with 2. I'll match him. So now there's 10 left. Or wait, how many started? 4, 10, 13? Yeah. But since one of them is fake, there are 12, yeah. And we need to hit 4. Therefore, we want our opponent's turn to happen when we're on 4, which means we want our turn to be on 7. He would want his turn to be on 10. Shoot. Okay, I think we win now. 4, 8, 9. So we'll give him 7. He gave us 4 and we lose. I know that you cannot possibly win But aren't you supposed to be able to win? Doesn't he mess up? Or am I misremembering? Okay. Another enemy cleared. The grand prize, the necktie? Yeah, these guys are very brave. So it seems like they distort pretty easily. It was closed down before it was even finished. And so he's waiting for them to be done with the seat. Well, I'll go ahead and ride the coaster if you all are too much of babies. He likes the front seat better, huh? It's interesting that here he's displaying... It's interesting when the batter displays personality separate from his very direct manner. Because often he doesn't show much. But then there, he was like keeping his hands up. Rode with the boss, yeah. Are they still screaming? Yep. They better be careful or one of them might distort too. It's the boss's office. Unless you know him personally, but without proof, Is that a photo of the boss? You're right next to him? On a roller coaster? That's terribly dangerous. At any rate, you're a friend, so you may enter. An orb? Another orb. Oh, we're just getting so many zodiac orbs. What orb do? So I could just make the batter real powerful then, huh? Is there any reason to not just invest it all on the batter? Like, I know there's one special set or something. If I have trouble, I'm gonna invest it all on him. Now we're in the north. Now we're in the east. That's good. Do I need to equip the tie? Or tie, you seem like someone I can trust. It's an improvement. In Japan, if intruders ever snuck into our homes. I think I saved. I know there's a time-sensitive segment that happens here. There is still time to repent of your omissions, miserable ingrates. Beg for my forgiveness at once, or return to Limbo in an instant. Do you hear something? Lowly cretins, I'm standing right here before you, ready to send you away. You fools, do you apologize? Nothing but an old tired cat. Cat can be dangerous, they have sharp claws, and they spread disease. You hear that story, a guy got scratched? I detest you, all of you. Where's that voice coming from? Whoever it is seems like he's in a bad mood. Yeah, you should just enjoy this place. Nothing but peace and quiet. We're safe. But it's I who made this all for you, and you're so blinded by your pathetic fear of life. That is strange, isn't it? Enough! I will teach you to respect me. Yeah, this is unreasonable behavior. This is definitely a downgrade. We're timed, so I'm not going to waste time with wide angle. My gosh, we're getting destroyed. Do I need to grind more? But the screams are quieter now that we've cleared the leader. Only 200 XP for that? Quickly? Okay. Fine then. I'll save you. It's charging up. I don't think I'll kill it in time. So many minion summoners. The battery's out this time. This is that first one weakened me so much. And now we're stronger than ever. It does seem like we're a little too weak for that. I'm going to head back up north. And we're going to get a little stronger. Just so we can keep up. Here goes. Confusion's always a bit annoying. Lethargy. Batter, please. Batter, please. He needs to learn to not be so destructive. Maybe I should unequip. Oh, I can't unequip Monday and Sunday. Okay. They're just locked in. I'm pretty sure that's not intended. Handled. Now batter is another level up. It would take very long to level up the others. I don't know if I want to go for one more level. Just because of how long it would be taking. Oh, I'm not complaining about you hitting your allies. And it eliminated itself. I'm kind of split. On one hand, there's no good way to level up again unless I really sit here and grind. But I also lost very overwhelmingly during the unreasonable behavior section. You're dead. I think I'll give it another try. Because at the very least, I'm a whole level stronger. And then I also invested the permanent stat boosts on the batter. Now let me in. Hopefully I can skip the dialogue this time. That would be a nice quality of life to have. No, okay. They weren't at all concerned about someone loudly threatening them. Yeah, do you need to get a crit? Like, that's so outrageous. Inflict lethargy. Handled. Two handled. Now we'll save second base on Omega. Seven Phantoms left. I'll save you. Now you need to save yourself, batter. It's going to strike, using its return to limbo. Yeah, those hurt. Nothing you can do about what I have, though. Okay. Not you again. You're going to murder Alpha. There's nothing I can do to avoid it. Well. Furious home run. One down. Finally handled. Back on the hunt we go. I don't know if attacking it has any point. Zap. Strike. One left. Gosh, I hate self-destruct moves. Not you again? It's this one enemy that's making me consider grinding even more. There goes Omega. There goes Alpha. Other than spamming healing items between fights, I don't see how I'm supposed to beat this encounter. One left. Alright. I will compromise with the game. It wants me to gain one more level for my whole team. It looks like I've probably undergrinded, and it's balanced around a party of level 9s. I actually thought I had overgrinded, but clearly I'm the one mistaken. This should only take a few minutes, though. I always appreciate the fuse helping me. Like right now, the fuse is just clearing the enemies for me. And handled. Just a few more enemies, then we can get those level 9s. Average impact. Furious home run. And we've done it. There. Yeah, this is gonna take a little bit of work. But we'll get there. Yes, we will. Handled. And the crit to win. Yeah, I'm not super fond of enemies that can hit the whole party several times before you get your turn. And then having multiple cases of that. Handled. And handled. So if every 3 encounters is about 1000 XP, then we just need to deal with like 12 encounters, I think, for a full level 9 party. Yeah, Furious Home Run definitely deals some damage. And out of here. Oh, we're getting there. Alpha's actually almost level 9. So that'll be a plus. It'll make the rest of these encounters much faster if Alpha is able to contribute. Because each level means more health mainly, so they won't die as much, but more competency and damage is never underestimated. Yeah, 1300 more on Alpha, right? No, 1000 more. And then Omega is 2000 away and Batter is 4000. But we're probably not leveling up Batter. That seems excessive. I don't think we need level 10 before the zone boss, since level 5 was enough for the first zone boss. Come on, game. Give me those encounters. Or if I finally purified the zone. Nope. Well then, you stand no chance against me, that's for sure. And we win. $600 more for Alpha. Just a little further. We can do this. We can get Alpha to level 9. And better stats will mean those dang enemies. I'm really hoping for defense, I think. Defense seems like the best thing to aim for. Because through defense, we don't get obliterated by high-speed hit-and-run enemies. Well, that was fast. And now you are defenseless without your minion. Come on. Alpha, congratulations. Now let's go ahead and go to a save point so we can restore our stats. And then we just need 1,600 more for Omega to be caught up, and then I think we'll be able to handle that area. This part of our issue is that one enemy would... I don't even understand. We would hit it for a bit and then it would turn into a bunch of enemies. Maybe if we can kill it before it does that. And now Alpha. Zap. The fuse helps us as per usual. And now we've turned the fuse also into our XP. You know, I think when we level up Omega, Batter will be right on the cusp. Round start. Home run. Poison. Gerard, it would have been cool if the poison did it. Too bad. Oh, just 200. Let's get Omega up. And then I think I'll just go for it. I don't want to grind for a Batter too. One. Ouch. And strike. Home run. And now we go and continue the game. Oh nice, we can cure Fury Madness. Let's see. If we could give Omega the ability to be immune to mute, that would actually probably be pretty good. We're north right now. We need to go east. Darn it. Now we're east. Oh, gosh darn it. You always unequip the tie. Keep the dang tie on. You know what? We'll save now that we have the tie on. So if we ever have to repeat this, we at least can go and skip equipping the tie. But yeah, 2 more levels under our belt. We should be all set. Here goes. I'm ready for you this time. I've raised my stats accordingly. There we go. Our higher stats allowed me to break it before it had its second strike. No, you don't. You see that? That's power right there. It took time, but now we don't need to burn through healing items to supplement our ability. I'm gonna say you want smoke. You did not want smoke. Darn it, I failed. I hate self-destruct types. Now our whole team is almost dead again. This was explicitly what I spent competence to avoid. Like, I can just sit there and defend against that one. Yep, you're gonna do that meme. We have to do a couple things. First, we run with courage to break you in one turn. Then we kill the one about to strike. Oh dear. Unfortunately, I need to start saving second base. So you'll defend. Until batter can save another second base. I don't know how much defend raises your defense, but I'm sure it raises it by a significant amount. Otherwise, you wouldn't have the option to defend, right? If it was just useless. Do-do-do-do-do. Here we go. Super defend. Another super defend. Optimize blur. Perish. And out of here. Now Batter's level 10. Phenomenal. His agility didn't go up. Weak to metal. How much does Run of Courage do? Not bad. That might be enough that we could have killed. But we're just going to attack a little bit and wait for it to detonate. A regular attack kills those. Yeah, no. Oh dear. There we go, we got it. Out of my way. Well, you're definitely gonna zap us. Yeah, I remember your ordeal. Break the shell open. Kill enemies before they strike. Now save second base. Defend. Defend. Now save Omega's base. Two phantoms remain. Too much responsibility. What are you talking about? Wait, I didn't read that. One 402. Okay. You gotta find... Oh. I wasn't thinking I was gonna fight that person. Nice, it's an upgrade. If I did happen to fail this, I could probably redo it, but this time with getting the bat right away. Here we go. Self-detonate. Omega eliminate. No, you don't. Adversaries purified, as per usual. Oh, wait. I can purify the civilians, too? Okay, it's only some of them that you can purify. I'll try to purify you. Unfortunately, I don't know that code. But maybe one of you knows the code. Here. I don't know the code, but I can just look it up. Off. Zone 2 codes. One 805, okay. Are those all the codes? Yeah, the third bunker isn't possible to open. Okay. Prepare yourself, then. It's the one I hate most. Marvelous. One shot. Now that it's had its shell destroyed, the rest of them are much easier to handle. Goodbye. You've saved our city. I've purified this place. The zone has not yet been freed from its true scourge. Where can I find Japhet? Japhet? Who's Japhet? The cat who directs the specters. The cat? I don't understand. Anyway, we're really grateful. The thing you have there, my bat, yeah, your bat. That's dangerous. I'll have to ask you to leave and give us your tie. You understand. Just a security measure. My dear Flaming, but it appears I now require the assistance of you and your purifying puppet. Okay. Valerie, my beloved brother, appears to have jumped the rails of a well-regulated mind, plunged into the valley of uncontrollable madness. Well, that sounds problematic, does it not? How shall we remedy this? He pretends to be called Japhet, and falsely proclaims himself not just an emissary of the Queen, but a ruler of the Spectres. Two roles he has usurped, no doubt. I assure you that no one in this world has any control over ectoplasm, save perhaps the Queen herself, although I've yet to be acquainted with any real testimony or tangible evidence supporting that hypothesis. At any rate, Valerie has taken up the residence on the roof of the library. While this may be mere coincidence, it seems that a flock of phantom crowds the corridor of that same building. I believe this to be a perfect mission for you, packed full of gratuitous violence, in which you seem to revel so gleefully. Alright, I'll head to the library. I'll join you. He doesn't go into our party, though. I'm pretty sure we'll get a save point. But yeah, what is purity? Considering purity seems to be what the batter's all about, but we all actually know it's not very good. So drawing the last of his strength, he created the library, more beautiful now than it had ever been, as it pierced the noxious clouds in the sky. He took his place. You. And it hits us with a crit. This ambush. They are beginning to approach their next level. Done everything for them. Benevolent, security. Oh dear. That was overkill. I did not mean to overkill so much. Perish. You rat. And now done. Innocent, carefree. Oh boy. We're doing multiple rounds of this, aren't we? And there goes Alpha. Omega is soon to join. Unless I save second base. Come on, get that minion. Almost through. Handled. Handled. And now for the leader. It is a tad concerning how fragile we are again. I dare to walk back here where I can replenish my stats. A little better. We're approaching level 10 for our add-ons, and Bowder himself may even hit 11 if we grind enough enemies on the way. Interesting. Okay, at least they don't have the rat this time. They really hate Omega. Come on. And really? I thought for sure it would die there. But alas. Dynamics of the world soon tipped over into madness. People forgot their joys, spiraling into fear and unfounded worries. No longer were they. He wept upon his loneliness, heartbroken by the oblivion. into which his subjects plunged him, forgetting all else. They had time now only for their fears. You. Courage. We're gonna see if we can kill you in time. Thank goodness. So as the specters destroyed for him the world he had created, he sought refuge at the summit of his most magnificent creation, the great library. A whale. Courage again. Yet the whale still stands. Oh, we just needed a light hit. All that remained was wait for the purifier, the man who would rise up to destroy him. From the pit of his soul he knew it. What he had done was evil. I don't think brute forcing it's going to work. I think I need to go back and write them down. Rematch, I guess. I should probably appraise those. I always have some eyes. Resist smoke, weak to metal. Purified. Long sting. Long string. So I have 7-4. Oh, you've almost leveled up to Omega. No, you don't. And dealt with. Six, 7. Okay, I don't want to... Let me heal up. I have a feeling I need to redo this whole process. And the batteries are running low on energy. Dealt with. You're silent, so you can just swing out normally. Well, the batter is approaching his own evolution. Here we go. I will not allow the game to deceive me. I don't quite understand the numbers, so we're just going to play it by ear. 1, 4. Oh, this room. I don't think I've gotten an encounter in there before. Yep, you mute me. And I kill you. The next one is 2, 9. Three, 9. I can't tell if there's supposed to be a specific order yet. Run with courage. How kind of you, Fuse. $50. The Fuse zaps. And purified. Oh, new competency. Run with grace. Plastic attack. Okay, the puzzle's starting to come together for me. I think I missed one though. Because I have... Game, random encounters, man. But I can't avoid them because I need strength. So I'll just confront every random encounter I get, but I don't really want to. Is there a 5 in here? There is. 5-1. So now that I know it's order, I can probably just delete. Okay, I'm starting to have a code come together. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think I have the code. So of course I get ambushed. $7,000 for the batter, 6,000, 5,000. Yeah, we don't have to worry about the next level up probably until we beat Jafet. Handle. Handle. And handle. Yep, some number is 4. Four, 9, 9, 7, 1, 6, 4. Zero. Okay. We've done a fantastic job getting stronger. For crying out loud, batter's level 11. Nice view, don't you think? It almost makes me forget this is only a video game. Alright, I have it. Well, this would be an upgrade. Looks like this is a superior bit of equipment. Japhet. Valerie. I forgot the judge was with us. He watched me do that whole thing. Valerie? That is the name of the cat. You've mistaken me for someone else. I'm Japhet the Firebird, guardian of Zone 2. Escape from this delirium, my dear brother, and return me to Zone 0. I've built a cellar there. We might forget these sad passages. I'm not your brother. I do not even belong to the race of carnivores. Look upon my true face, you nauseating old tomcat. Valerie? Do you not understand? I'm not Valerie, I'm Japhet. I've taken control of your pathetic brother. Not even capable of biting all the way through a bird. Whatever. I'm here to purify you, Japhet. You who claim to control the specters. I was waiting, batter. I'll not surrender without a fight. Valerie. You must understand. These fools only worry about their own pathetic troubles. I did everything for them. They're like my sons, my innumerable sons. Sometimes necessary to punish disrespectful children. I don't know what happened there, but something happened. No weakness detected. Okay, that makes things simpler. Poison. I think for now, he'll just swing normally. Yeah, everyone's going to attack normally except for Alpha. Do I plan on applying crowd control? I'm not a god, I cannot be perfect. Yes, I have sinned. I recognize that, but this task is not fit for a mortal. Lethargy again? Poisoned once more. Okay, now we can see his health bar again. Yeah, eat some flesh. Very well, Purifier. If it is my destiny, then I'm ready to die. But first, prepare yourself to look upon my true form. The poor cat. I'm Japhet, Lord of the Second Zone. I am the Millennial Firebird. Now let us fight. Now we'll start burning our competencies. Mute cured. Of course you're muting the healer. Alpha, consume a little more flesh. Oh no, Omega's poisoned. Ouch. There we go. Batter still can't heal. Yeah, I think this must be programmed that Batter isn't allowed to do anything other than just attack. He keeps muting me right when I would be free. There's no way you can take too much more of this Jafet. Thank you, Omega. Now he's going to use Alto immediately. Really? You didn't? Yep, there we go. It's back. Come on. Just go down, will you? Oh. It went down. And we got Pisces. Cool. So you've defeated me. You can be proud, Batter. You've completed your mission, Valerie. You're defeated, Jafet. This land's now pure. Now, we are getting ever closer. The bird, he left too. You cannot hide much longer. But first, why don't we pay a visit to Zone 1? Just for funsies. Yeah, we've already been here. But now I imagine I'm significantly stronger. Why don't we find out? Nothing it is, okay. Indeed, I'm the stronger one now. Sure, we'll poison it. Oh yeah, it doesn't obliterate our health bars anymore. Okay. Nothing hidden to the sides. There'll definitely be something here for us. I just don't know what. I guess don't remember. Okay, so they can still choose to pack a punch. They have to randomly choose to do it. Well, each one of those is going to give us 300 XP. Wasn't this door locked before? How sad. 3. Home run. Eliminated. Okay, that one shouldn't act as quickly. So we will take down the other secretary while that one's lethargic. Okay. The batter is almost to the next level. This is going to be a long exploration, isn't it? Handled. One remaining. Yep, you still hurt. But one second base, and we can pretty much revert what the secretary can do to us. Well, shoot. Yeah, we're gonna have to shift through a lot of encounters. That's gonna hurt if it's the 100 damage attack. Okay, it's just heavy silence. That's something we can endure. One more. Yeah, I failed everything. Let's redo that room. Okay, we're doing it better that time. Yeah, this feels like it's going to be a bit monotonous for a bit. Until... Once we can clear through these crowds, it'll be different. But until we finish... I think I might make Purified Zone 1 the last part of this stream, because we are starting to approach about 4 hours. Oh, we got Purified Art. That's... I hate that. Yeah, no, I just... I hate that. I have nothing else to say about it. Gosh, that art is very unpleasant to see. This is probably not progression, it's probably just finding an item. Is that you, Cobb? Oh, you're someone else. Please go. Who are you? You're new. A source? Fundamental seraphic incarnation. Unable resist poison and lethargic. Okay. Thankfully, I think I'm stronger than I need to be here, so I should be able to defeat the source. Is this a survivor of the zone being purified? Or, B, is this the life that comes after? I can't really tell. Flourish. Annoying, aren't you? Why are you doing this? Well, because you'll give me XP, probably. Among other prizes. You can stop. Oh no, the plants are hurting us. Get out of my way. 130 healing. $37. Got another blur in there. Oh, did I do it? Purified. Just 1200. So here we are. This is the end for me. What are you doing? Defeat source. There already wasn't much left. Finish your work now and find the others. I'm leaving. So the source was seemingly a little bit of life lingering after purification. And we dispelled it. Quite barely. We were any weaker and any less overgrinded, we might not have been able to dispel the source of life. And yet, we had enough. Ergo, it matters not. We didn't even get anything from it, did we? Just a little bit of XP. But no more than what a secretary would ordinarily provide to us. But you can see the little touches that others have tried to add to this game. Like the little art on the side. What happens if I stay on the track? Does it hit an end? Oh, it reaches Alma. Okay. Just keep striking. A little more. There we go. So a few more secretaries and our team will start regaining our advantage. Because I'm sure Zone 3 is going to possess some monsters comparable with the secretaries. So we'll turn around, head right back over. Another? Yeah, let's get Alpha healthy. And then Batter healthy. Too late. Annoying though, aren't you? How much longer can you withstand? From my perspective, it's only a matter of time before you're down. I noticed the game doesn't have the auto battle option at the start of each fight, does it? But I thought I saw an auto. Maybe you just access auto differently? Some golden flesh. That'll probably greatly bolster our competency. 3? Okay. 3 is enough. Yeah, you do nothing. Yeah, giving one lethargy so that we can focus on the other two. Pretty nice strat, in my opinion. A little further. One left. Purified. Yep, we're on the verge of our next level up now. Courtesy of the secretaries. Oh? I don't want to waste too much time on you. Well, since you skipped your turn, I'm pretty sure I have the win now. Not interesting. Ten eyes? Maybe it's equipment? Or maybe it's like the eyes. Oh yeah, you still spawn here. But still, it was cool seeing one of the new bosses. Another creature to paint us as definitely the villains. Since that wasn't a specter, nor was it hostile. And yet, we did not care. Furious home run. Though I'm not sure that these are specters either, if I'm going to be honest. Sounds like Alpha, yep. Joined Batter at being level 12. Oh, we got a Monday and the grand finale. Well, let's give Alpha a Monday. And I think that's where we might stop for now. Yeah, thank you all for coming.